Hello everybody! In your current time period, you're about to experience some major technological differences. And today, people of the past, I will be talking about some of the most major technological differences for your next millennium. So, hope you're excited. Buckle up and get ready. Not much has happened yet since it's only been about 30 years, but still quite a few important things have happened, such as people landing on Mars and creating a cure for cancer. Also, the environment has been practically saved and the amount of poverty has decreased incredibly. A few basic technological differences have been made, and that's about it for 2050. Oh, and self-driving cars. But that's just the beginning. The new century will have a lot to offer, such as a space hotel, robotic waiters, thumbprint payment, a lot of stuff to offer. The school systems have changed immensely and robots are undoubtedly a huge part of our lives. There are a large-ish group of people on Mars now who are starting to terraform it so it can be habitable for human life. And as for flying cars, no, we don't have them, but we do have a few flying taxis, but they're only in a few places and they're quite restrictive by law. People can now personally travel to space if they want, however it's very expensive and only a few people, including celebrities, have been able to do it. Films and TV shows have been done in the space hotels and even on Mars, and Mars now has lots of farms including meat, schmeat and plants. And the moon is now a monetization base for all of the 3 locations. And as for science, human cloning is being invented, however it's still a small step away. Mars is now fully terraformed, as is pretty much the moon. There is now a city on Mars with a rather large population and people being born all the time. There are many space hotels in between Earth and Mars, and people have even started going to the asteroid belt to mine for minerals. There has also been the first ever space army to be established of quite a few people now, and they're willing to test their new technology on Europa and Titan when they get there. However, they're not quite there yet. New Millennium! Europa and Titan are now testing grounds for new technology, and basic technology has advanced above what most of you can probably even begin to imagine. Weaponry has been increased, medicine has been increased, pretty much everything has been increased. Space travel is available by everybody now since they have such good technology, and we even have plans to exit the solar system soon within the next century or 2. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed listening about the future, and I hope you're very excited for the future of the human race. Anyway, thank you for watching and goodbye.